Today, we're digging into a really fascinating financial case study. It's the story of how a big chunk of money was turned into a massive fortune over 2 decades. And trust me, this isn't just about investing. It's about building a machine that literally prints wealth for you. So it all starts with this one number, 6 crore rupees. Now that's a lot of money, for sure. But the real magic, the whole point of our story, is what they did with it.
And that's really the big question, isn't it? When you have that kind of capital, what do? You don't just stick it in a savings account and cross your fingers. The goal here was to create a system where the money itself starts doing the heavy lifting to build even more money.
Okay, so let's break down the actual blueprint. It all kicked off with one simple but absolutely critical decision: to split that capital into two very different parts.
So they took that 6 crore and they split it. 3.5 crore went into one bucket for growth, and the other 2.5 crore went into a second bucket just for cash flow. Each one of these had a very, very specific job to do.
Right, so bucket number one, that was the growth engine. That 3.5 crore was put into mutual funds, aiming for a 12% annual return. The only goal here was long-term growth. Just let it compound. Then you have bucket number two, the cash flow generator. This one was set up to produce a steady, totally predictable stream of income, month after month. Now, for anyone not totally clear on what an SWP is, it's a systematic withdrawal plan. It's basically what it sounds like. It's a fantastic tool that lets you pull a fixed amount of cash out of your investment on a regular schedule. Think of it like creating your own personal paycheck from your investments. And this little detail, it's the key to the whole strategy. Okay, now this is where things get really, really clever. That cash flow we just talked about, it wasn't just pocket money. Oh no, it was a crucial gear in a much bigger machine. And this is just brilliant. This is how you create what's called a self-funding asset. So a 2 crore loan was taken out, using the mutual fund portfolio as collateral. That loan was used to buy a commercial property. Now, the monthly loan payment, the EMI, was 2.5 lakhs. So where'd that money come from? Well, it came from the 2.5 lakhs being spit out every single month by the SWP. The investment portfolio was literally paying the mortgage for a brand new asset. Incredible. So this elegant system was set up, put in motion, and then they just let it run. They let it compound and do its thing for 2 full decades. So let's fast forward 20 years and see what actually happened. 20 years is a long, long time in the world of finance. It's enough time for compounding and smart cash flow to work some serious magic. And the results, well, they are nothing short of remarkable. First, let's look at that growth engine. Remember that initial 3.5 crore portfolio? Well, after 20 years, it grew into a staggering 33 crore rupees. And what about that commercial property? The one that was paying for itself all this time? It's now valued at 7.7 crore. And get this, that's not even counting any rental income that it might have brought in over the years. But honestly, this might be the wildest part of the whole story. That cash flow fund, the one that was paying out 2.5 lakhs every single month for 20 straight years, it still had 70 lakhs left in it. Amazing. All right, let's add it all up. Let's look at the complete before and after picture of this incredible 20-year financial journey. When you put all the pieces together, the final tally is just so clear. That initial 6 crore corpus was transformed into a total net worth of over 41 crore rupees. That's almost a 7-fold increase, all orchestrated by that smart 2-pronged strategy from day one. And here you can see the raw data from our source that kicked off this entire explainer. It's pretty incredible to think that this whole powerful, decades-long financial strategy can be boiled down to just these few lines. So, if you take away just one thing, let it be this core principle right here. It's about so much more than just investing. It's about structuring your finances so your assets actually work together in harmony to build even more assets for you. And that really leaves us with a powerful way of thinking, doesn't it? It pushes us to ask not just how can I grow my money, but how can I make my money work for me in multiple ways at once. Now that is a powerful idea to think about for any of your own long-term goals.